Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Broadband Informational Update Guidance Session. My name is Allison Augustino, and I work for the Office of Public Instruction as the Project Communications Specialist for the ESSER team, as well as working with broadband. Below is my contact information. You can contact me via phone or email at any time. All of these slides are being recorded, and the video and the slides will be posted on our website in the future for future reference. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at any time to chat. All right, to begin, I would like to go over our goals for this session. So our goals for this session are to update you on all broadband information. I would like to outline that the Department of Administration is managing all broadband programs, and OPI's goal is to help districts to utilize the broadband funding, which is why we're here today to provide updates on information pertaining specifically to broadband. That information includes a brief overview of all broadband program details specifically to the Digital Opportunity Plan and the Broadband 5-Year Action Plan, as well as the broadband timeline and where we currently are within the process. We will also be reviewing the Affordable Connectivity Program and how the ESSER team plans to support Montana schools throughout this broadband process. And we will also go over any additional resources and any questions. All right, to start out with, we will go over the first broadband program, which is the Digital Opportunity Plan. The link above is the link to the actual Digital Opportunity Plan, outlining all of the goals for the entire plan. But the overall goal is to close all of Montana's digital divides with a vision to narrow the digital divide in support of Montana's economic, workforce, health, and educational goals by ensuring reliable, affordable internet access for all Montanans, with a specific priority listed below. So those 5 specific priorities are the broadband availability and affordability, which will focus on ensuring all Montana residents have access to affordable internet in their homes, schools, libraries, and businesses all across the state, irrespectively from their income level. Additionally, we'll be going over online accessibility and inclusivity, which will reduce the digital divide among all Montana residents by increasing broadband adoption and covered populations and increasing online access to resources for all residents. We'll also be addressing digital skills, which will build skills to enhance broadband use through programs and partnerships with all community stakeholders. They are also planning to address device availability and affordability, which can reduce the digital divide among Montana residents by ensuring a widespread access to internet-capable devices, and online privacy and cybersecurity, which will ensure all Montana residents have access to internet that meets online privacy and cybersecurity standards. Next, we can go over the Broadband 5-Year Action Plan. This is a very brief summary of the 5-year action plan. The Montana Broadband Office aims to pair broadband deployment with the Digital Opportunity Program efforts to maximize the impact of the new broadband services. The prioritization of digital opportunity during broadband deployment factors in several different factors, including affordability, access to devices, and that digital skills to help close the gap. The 5-year action plan plans to achieve these goals by the objectives listed below, which include broadband deployment, to build broadband infrastructure to locals across the entire state by 2023, with the full cost and efficient use of all broadband allocations. The broadband access goal is to decrease the percentage of underserved locations and unserved locations, while also increasing the percentage of Montana residents with access to internet-capable devices. The broadband adoption objective plans to increase all household adoption rates across the entire state for all broadband services. The broadband affordability objective plans to increase the percentage of eligible households enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program, which we'll go over in the next slide, and increase the percentage of updates to affordable plans that are offered by internet services. The next objective is the digital opportunity, which plans to increase household adoption rates within covered populations. Those specific populations can be rural, African American, American Indian, aging populations, veteran populations with disabilities, and households that make less than $20,000 per year. And lastly, the last objective of economic growth and job creation plans to increase the percentage of business locations with high-speed internet access and hopefully to develop further job creation down the road. Next, we can go over, Next, we can go over the timeline of broadband. Currently, we are right here in November. This was reported during the November IIJA commission meeting. And so this information is as of the end of October. Currently, we have submitted the Broadband 5-Year Action Plan for approval. The Broadband Initial Proposal Volume 1 has also been submitted for approval, and the next to be submitted will be Volume 2. And then in December, the Digital Opportunity Plan will be submitted for review. One key date to really pay attention to is the challenge process, which pre-launches in December and then officially begins in January. The challenge process is going to be a really important date for especially our schools in Montana within this timeline, because it will allow all Montana locations the opportunity to test their own internet speeds and challenge their classification of served, underserved, or unserved. The schools have an opportunity to review what they are currently classified as and challenge their classification if they believe it's inaccurate or based on local speeds. So the schools will have an opportunity to address any of those internet challenges that they might have to help better gain more access. Next, we can go over the Affordable Connectivity Program. So this is a program designed by the Federal Communication Commissions, and it's designed to help with monthly internet costs and device discounts. So I have a link up above that details the program, and then the program benefits, which will allow service discounts of up to $30 a month on your internet plans, service discounts of up to $75 a month for qualifying tribal lands, and then a discount of $100 for laptops, tablets, and desktop computers, with a copay of more than $10 and less than $50. There are several ways that you can qualify if you, your child, or your dependent are enrolled in government programs such as Medicaid, SNAP, or WIC, or any other government programs. Also, based on your household income, you can use the link below to also review how you can qualify. And the bottom link also shows you how you can apply. The application process is relatively easy. You just fill out the online application and submit it for review. Lastly, I kind of want to go over how the ESSER team plans to support all of these broadband goals. The Montana Broadband Program is designed to address concerns across all areas of internet access, including service providers and infrastructure. But the Office of Public Instruction, specifically the ESSER team, would like to support those goals and efforts, specifically within our schools, to help positively impact their internet access. The Department of Administration is managing the broadband efforts, and OPI's goal is to help districts utilize all that broadband funding to get better access. The OPI ESSER team's mission is to utilize our already developed support systems to bridge the equity divide between Montana schools and industry standard technology. These efforts align with the OPI agency goals and support the deployment of broadband by making use of established relationships with educational institutions. You can also go to our Office of Public Instruction broadband web page, and that can go over some broadband details, including a state map that individual entities can utilize to see what they are ranked in terms of their internet access, whether it be served, underserved, or unserved. And I also would like to just outline a few resources that are available to any entities that they would like. We have the Broadband Montana website, the Connect Montana programs website, and then 2 links that both go to the Digital Opportunity Plan and the 5-year action plan that we went over. I also included some links to speed surveys so individuals can test their local speed, whether it's within their house or their school, and then a Broadband Montana fact sheet and glossary terms. Those are really helpful in terms of reviewing some of these large plans and goals because there are a lot of terms that are difficult to understand. So feel free to use those to help when you're reviewing any of this information. So just to wrap up, some of the questions we are hoping to answer in the next few months and years going forward is where broadband will be in 2 years, how it can be implemented within the schools and help support our schools across the state. Additionally, what challenges have individual schools encountered in the past and present with your internet and technology setup, and can these challenges be acknowledged during the challenge process? We also want to ask if you have any dedicated IT personnel that can work in your location to tackle some of these technical challenges, or if that's a need within your school to address. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is listed again. You can contact me via email or phone call, as well as review any of the resources that we've gone over or that are provided in these slide decks. Thank you.